Hello, my name is Zachary Nathan Duvally, and I have been selected to be on the Electoral College side. And I have done a little bit of research on this topic, and I have done some digging. And I believe that the Electoral College is a necessity in modern government, and I believe that it's going to give each state an equal opportunity to voice their opinion. So during my research, I found that this has been around for a little over 200 years now, which I find very significant because if the system was broken, it would have been eliminated, 200 something years ago. And when I was doing my research, it also had become aware to me that it really does help the transition of power to be very smooth and very trustworthy. And I believe that taking it away from today's government would cause a lot of distrust and a lot of giving people power when they don't need the power. And I believe that this is the best for the American government. So turning to page 53 of our textbook, I saw that a little bit of a background of the Electoral College is that the same number of electoral votes is the same number of how many members are in the Congress for the state. So each state can select their Congress members. So which for me, that's like a sign of people are choosing who they want to represent. So the people are necessarily choosing what they want, which seems very fair to me. And another website that I had done some digging into is the Virginia Museum of History and Culture. And they had pointed out in one of their arguments that if there was no electoral college, candidates would kind of start focusing on larger states. So a lot of the smaller states that want to say would simply just not have a say, or they would be passed over, which does not seem fair to me. So when I looked it up, the Electoral College system eliminates any sort of ideas like that, because each state's going to have some sort of electoral votes and is going to be contributing towards the electoral votes and contributing to what they want from a president. So it does seem very fair to me. And another point from the same website was this sort of system kind of encourages the formation of the two major political parties and doesn't really share for a huge, massive, confusing, widespread of ideas, which in a sense narrows it down for the American people of, for example, Democrat and Republican are the two major parties. So people aren't, oh, what if this, what about that? It kind of narrows it down and makes it very, very simple. And I would like to end everything by saying that the Electoral College restores balance in our government, as well as make sure every single voice is heard from every single state. Thank you.